Yes! Welcome back to another Music Maker guitar video. Josh here as always. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's Theory Thursday. It's also 3:35 Thursday. So let's go through these chords. These chord changes, if you play them, I think they will really help you understand just basic diatonic harmony. Here they are. Please go ahead and screenshot that for your own convenience. Alright, let's go through them. What I'm doing is, I'm actually doing what's called a spread voicing. So basically, if you know your power chords, right? I'm just adding one note to those. I'm adding the either major or minor third. So I'm going to go ahead and show you that as I go through. So here on my backing track here, I'm playing this. It's a C power chord, fret 3 and 5, on the A string and the D string. I'm adding my pinky on the second string, also fret 5. And I'm just muting everything else. So like no third string, no first string, no open strings. Now this is the major shape, so notice it's 2 frets apart. If I wanted to turn that minor, I would just lower this third. Now also, all these shapes are in my packet on my website. Go download that, okay? Just go in, it'll pop right up. You just enter your email address and then you can have it. So major, then we go to E, so C, D, E. And again, it's that same shape, so 7, 9, and then 9 again would be minor, but 8 would be, 9 on top would be major. You want a minor for the 3 chord. So this is like 1 major, 3 minor, right? Then we're gonna go to the 2 chord, 2 minor. And then, I'm actually doing this on the recording. I'm doing this. I just took the 2 chord, now I bar down my first finger, add my pinky. So this 2 chord is like fret 5, fret 7, then fret 6 in the middle on the B string. Then I just bar, add your pinky on fret 8. Right, so then it's 1, 2, 3, 4. You can add the high note if you want. I think on the recording I'm just doing the middle 4 strings. And then if you move that up 2 frets, you get your G chord. So that's 8, 7, 5, 6, 10, 9, 7, 8. Then that happens 4 times actually. You do that chord progression. Right? Then we go to the 4 chord again. So that's actually just right back here. Then 3. We've done all of these chords. So this is E minor again, D minor, then C. Then I'm doing B minor 7 flat 5. We haven't done this one yet, but this is nice and easy. Fret 2, and then fret 3 on the D string, fret 3 again on the B string. Then I'm doing again power chord here. So you can do it like with that fingering. That's usually a little easier for some people. I can do like this too. As long as you're like muting the D string, I kind of stick my finger right there to mute it. Then, so it's the A minor, I'm playing 5th fret, 7th fret, 5th fret on top. And then for G, I'm doing like G sus, so that's 3, 5, and then 5, and then resolving to 4, and then you repeat back from the top. Cool. Now, next thing I'm going to show you how to use solo over it, okay? Now, I like to start with like the shape. Straight from the packet. But then I like to try and play the triad of every shape. So my 1 chord has to start with the 1. So let me go through those. It's 8, 10, 7, 8, 10, 7, 9, 10, 7, 9, 10, 2, 8, 10, 7, 8. You can do high note on top there if you want. 10. You also want to know degree. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You can think of like 8 through 15 as 1 through 8 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. However you can remember it best. Okay? But then what you're doing is you're now looking for like your 1 chord, your C. Right? 3 chord. This is the 3rd note. 1, 2, 3, the 3rd note. And that just goes, it's every other note in the scale. So the 1st note, 3rd, 5th, and then I counted to the 8th, but 8th is the 1st again. So 1st, 3rd, 5th. You can see it's right it's right inside of there. Same thing here. 3, 5, 7, and then the 3rd on top. 3, 5, 7. Then 2, 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. Right? Then 4, 4, 6, 8. 4, 6, 8. Then 5, 5, 7, 9. 5, 7, 9. You can do it. Right? It goes all the way like that. So then 3 chord. Then in the bridge, the 4 chord. 3 chord. 2 chord. 1 chord. 7 chord. 6 chord. Then a 5. Again, you're just playing inside of that 1 shape. And I think what I would do too is also learn how to sing it. Because then what you can also do, you see guitar players move all over the neck. The way they're able to do it successfully is by being able to visualize, maybe not visualize, but you can actually maybe hear where are the notes supposed to be for that scale. So. Right? Then that's all just like right on 1 string. Then I might practice on 2 string. Then maybe both of them together. Like a wrong one like that, you can kind of use it to guide yourself to where the right one is, and you're just playing at this point. You know, I think that's the main key is like, you know, maybe it should start off as a little bit of a challenge, but at a certain point, once you feel like you understand what the sound is like, that's the key. Everybody thinks like, oh, I don't know the shape well enough. It's the sound that you don't know if you're having trouble. I think from 9 people out of 10, like they cannot hear the sound of what it's supposed to be, and so they're like locked into this pentatonic box or, you know, whatever it is, and it's just because you haven't practiced like singing what it's supposed to be like, or really truly hearing it on a deep level at least. So that's the main thing that I would really go for anything like this where you're trying to make melodies. Is to really understand what this sounds like on a deep level so that you can then translate it to like, I'm just going to play it on this 1 string. I'm only going to play on my low string. And you can hear my chord progression even as I just play that on 1 string because I'm using the notes that are in the chord that's being played on the track at that time. And I mean, I could play just... Now it doesn't really sound like I'm doing that. And I think a lot of guitar players, they like to think that if you know the scale, you can just play any note in the scale and it does that. But you really like want to be conscious of which ones you're choosing. Otherwise, it won't really portray what you're looking for. So anyways, I hope that was helpful. I'm going to go ahead and play my way out. But if you want to do something more in-depth, please do join me on my website, MusicMakerLessons.com. I got much more in-depth materials over there, so come join me. I'd love to see you out there. All right.